Hmm. Okay. We're back. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just crashed out of nowhere. I was so distracted. I cooked that match though with Lightsworn. Hmm. Cut the stream the moment you were losing. No, I just admitted defeat. Yeah, I just gave up. I was getting cooked. That guy cooked me. I couldn't. I drew bad game one and game two. Connor worked in the stream a special summon from the grave. 622. Kind of want to watch some. Oh wait, what was that guy's name that I just faced? I feel like I've either someone faced him recently. It might have been me. No, never mind. It wasn't. I didn't face him. This guy won the big online tournament yesterday. He beat me in the last round of Swiss. This guy right here. What's up with my internet? It's going slow today. He's playing a really standard value deck though. Yeah, I think I won. I would have won this game if I had won the die roll. Yeah, if I'd won the die roll, he would have heavied me. I think I'd probably still lose. Yeah, because I would have activated Whirlwind, Deep Prison. He would have heavy stormed me. Yeah, I was gonna lose anyway. Anyway, what deck should I play next? Why do I have two Dragon Turbo decks? Well, I guess I just never finished building it. Okay. DB here, I don't like this deck at all. Frogs. Which frog deck? I haven't finished building my frog deck. See, this deck feels good on paper, but the problem is if you don't see the orange gadget, this deck sucks. That's what I have noticed when I've played it. Um, Here, let's try Lightsworn one more time. Maybe I'll draw better this match. Sharingan, 1, 2, 3. Good luck. Yeah, but the last thing I said, I was playing Dragon Ruler and Genesis and Master. I like it a lot. What's a deck that plays close to it? Dragon Ruler? I don't know. I heard Dragon Ruler's okay in Genesis. I kind of wanted to try it, but I got rid of some other cards. In Edison. Who won Eclipse today? No one. No one went to Eclipse. Is Eclipse dead? It looks like it because I honestly last time I went to Eclipse, I don't want to go back because like it's so crowded and I couldn't even film last time I went. So like I was only able to film Top Cut, so I was kind of like, I don't really feel like going. Standby main. Okay, let's start by recharging. Draw one, draw two. Mill two, mill JD Garoth. Oh, another recharge. It's two names. I might be able to cook this guy because I have Cold Wave. Huh. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So this deck's good when it draws like this. I told you I was about orange gadget. Yeah, orange gadget. So this is why Beckoning Light is better than Monster Reincarnation, because you can just it's good with Cold Wave. Yeah, I don't know why the stream just crashed in the middle of the match. Smashing ground. I mean, it is gadgets. Whatever. Sure. Yo, my hand sucks. One, two, three, four. I'm gonna pass. What the heck? See, a lot of people just slam down the JD there. I was like, nah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna slam down the JD next turn. Hopefully he overextends. Yep. This deck's good when it draws like that. That's why I hate playing Lights Run and Edison, because it's so inconsistent at drawing those good hands. Yeah, I agree. No T-Roar. Oh, double JD. Oh, but I can't. Cool Wave. Pay 1,000. Phoenix and Torrential. So, should I slam down both? Yeah, I'm gonna slam down both. What can he do? He's playing. Yeah, let's just attack. Gotta mill them wolves and that Necrogardener. Oh, there we go. Oh man. Left out the second JD. Where's Rhynite at? I don't know. He can randomly gores. So here comes cyber. Let's put in Cyber Dragons. My body as a shield. He's playing Machina, so do I care about MST? Trap stuns. Nah, we'll just do these. And we'll side out. I don't think T-Roar is that needed against this. This is not really an OTK deck, so I'll side out the T-Roars. Rhoda seems kind of mid. Everything else can stay. Wolf, Raikou, Plague, Necrolila, JD, Jane, Arcus. I can see why Ryan doesn't want to play Card Trooper, so... This hand was a 2009 pre-nerf last one. Casino deck, casinoing. Hey, it's fun. It's... I see why people like playing Lightsworn. Dragon Turbo, I had a lot of fun playing Dragon Turbo last week. I think I'm gonna start playing that deck more often. What? Set pass? So he said what, Raikou? Draw one, draw two. Come on, please be right. Well, oh no, I can go special Cyber Dragon. But then he can contact with my Cyber Dragon if I make that play. If it's Hamster, who cares? Yeah. Oof. Yeah, I don't want to throw away my Cyber Dragon that easily. Who's best Edison player at Epic? Like I said, you like the high power decks. Yeah, I mean, at my core, like I'm an advanced, not an advanced player, but like I said, I played a lot of. I played Yu-Gi-Oh up until 2016, so I did play some pretty high powered decks. He attacked with the Cyber Dragon? Like I said, okay, Provanzo according to yesterday. I want to talk about that with what happened with Provanzo. Oh, no, actually, I can't spoil it. Never mind. You just wish the high powered decks were more consistent. I heard it's Treon. It's not. It's not Treon. Imagine playing Edison in 2025. Houston, why you come to an Edison channel just to throw negativity like that, man? Come on. You sound like Donnell now. Tim Potts, how we doing? Not too good, man. I played a deck similar to yours yesterday, and I don't know what the heck I'm doing. That's what I'm saying. Oh, man. It is fun, though. I don't know if it's your exact list, but my friend Sean, he has a deck, Ultimate Offering Frog deck, and he told me if I wanted to play it, and I was like, sure. I played it, and there was one mistake. I won't spoil it, but I made one big mistake, and I was just kicking myself. I was like, oh my god. I never played that deck. But it is fun when it goes off. Hey, how's Houston Car? You free and modern? I'm also a 2011, 2016 player. I also prefer high power decks as well. I mean, yeah, I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Like right after Edison, like like a few weeks after. So I didn't play before. All right, so let's see. What can I do here? My hand sucks, so let's just switch to defense. Pass. But yeah, like I didn't play Yu-Gi-Oh before 2010, so that's why I prefer the more high-powered formats. Is Giovanni the best value turbo player at Epic? Nah, as far as value turbo, who's the best value player? Probably Los. Randy's good with value. I would say those two. Because I watch everyone play, so I just see people like not playing the deck optimally. He turns off the stream when he's losing. That's how we're doing. Cam is freaking Genesis. Don't ever use that deck again. Oh, the Offering Frog deck? Base, the deck's definitely wild to just pick up and play for the first time. I don't want to spoil. There was a huge mistake I made, and I was like, I saw it, but my opponent, and it was on camera, and I was like, I know he's going to shark me. And I was kind of like, yeah, I just got to own this misplay. I started playing the player a lot, but my most competitive memories was Tengu Plant to 2016 era. So yeah, you played the same time that I played. That's when I played 2010 to 2016, and then that's when I stopped playing. And then I came back for like a few stints here and there, but not much. It's funny because these people say they prefer high power decks, never played Mitsu, Yumi, and shows. Yeah, but we just don't feel like learning all the modern cards. Like, just people don't want to learn the new decks. That's why. Like even me, I'm getting into Genesis, and I don't feel like reading Robert's Luna Light cards. Anyways, I'll take the win. Alternate win condition, huh? That he left. I had to shark my opponent yesterday in one of the online tournaments. The guy ended up topping anyway. Oh wow, he came back right on time. Card I haven't either. Well, we mean high power fortune is a one card combo nonsense. Wow, this guy came back right on time. It's funny how a lot of us stopped playing 2016, 2016. My last YC was 2016. I just casually played until 2017 and stopped. Did you crash my computer? No. Yeah, I think a lot of people quit around that time. A lot of people hated the pendulum mechanic, the link mechanic. So plus there's like it's just a certain age. That's why when I go to the Edison tournaments, almost all the people that go to the Edison tournaments are around my age. They're either like a few years older than me or like a few years younger than me. That's what I've noticed when I've gone to these Edison events. I was distracted. 2017, I feel, is when Modern became Modern, with Zoo being the first true one card combo deck, then Links came out shortly after. I quit when Pen was released. Yeah, a lot of people hated the Pen mechanic. Whereas I didn't mind the pendulum mechanic. But I think it's when you quit Yu-Gi-Oh, you like when you're playing constantly, you don't feel the power curve. Like I was playing when Pendulum came out, so I didn't feel it. But then when I stopped playing and I came back like years later, it's just hard to get back into it. What the heck? I don't know what this guy's talking about. What is your current net worth? I'm not gonna answer that. Why would you ask that? Every Edison player is all unks and OGs. Most of them, yeah. That's why I like Genesis. It kind of feels like what if Yu-Gi-Oh continued without becoming modern. His net worth is nothing. He can't even afford a haircut. Haircuts are expensive these days, man. I remember when I was in school, when I was in high school, I used to pay like $10 for a haircut. Now I pay like 30. Speaking of Tim Ponce, I saw you faced Javi yesterday in the online tournament. Oh, he has Plague. Sure. Top for Plague. He has a Ghost Stardust, so that must be high. Well, I won that Ghost Stardust. I didn't pay for it. Essentially, it was free. This guy called me a hacker. You guys seeing this? He said, if you hack me, you can just have the win. Just don't touch the bank accounts. This guy called me a hacker. But he discarded Gigantes? What is this, a GOAT deck? Yo, I'm getting cooked. We need Boozy fade Oscar back. I've thought about cutting my hair, but I'm just gonna grow it back out. I've thought about it, but it just my hair just takes forever to grow back. That's why I don't want to do it. All right, draw, standby, main. Hmm. What do I do with this hand? I'm honest. Okay, so special. Oh, he's got royal oppression. Oof. Can I come back and win? Or am I cooked? Actually, I could do a really bad play to stall. Oh no, but he has Brio. No, this game. I don't think I could win. Yeah, I don't think I can win. Okay, so he's bringing in. Yeah, we were 30 seconds away from a double loss, and I had Sangan into battle phase available if I conceded because double loss is lame. Yeah, Hobby plays way too slow. Plus, he showed up late, right? Because he got a double loss against the zombie player. I think his name is Freya. Hobby got a double loss, and it's hard to beat. Like GBs win through just advantage. So I think since Hobby plays really slow, maybe he should. I was actually talking to my friends about that yesterday. Maybe he should switch decks. Just because he slower than most. So that way he doesn't go into time. Maybe he should play a deck like Blackwing or Vayu, a deck that just kills you. But me knowing Javi, he's not going to switch decks. I know you won't. That's why I made the joke. It was $30, assuming the entry was like $30. Your long hair is iconic. Yeah, maybe one day I'll cut it, but we don't know. Oscar finally having shiny cards too, but I think you were winning more when you had commons. No, it's just sometimes you have good days, sometimes you have bad days. It doesn't matter whether I had commons or not. Like some days you just win a lot of die rolls, some days you get bad matchups. It's just Yu-Gi-Oh, man. Like let's say like there was times when like let's say you're playing frogs and you run into like a few GBs. Standby main. Reincarnation. When I found your deck profile when you went with Mermaid, I couldn't even tell it was you with short hair. It's just a beard and long hair makes you look so different. Like there's one guy from my local. I hadn't seen him in years. And when he was younger, he had no beard and long hair. And I saw him like, 10 years later. He cut his long hair and he grew out a beard. I didn't even recognize him. I thought it was someone else. Stand by me. Go wave. What do you do? Chain Light Mirror. Oh, that sucks. People actually side decking Light Mirror. Come on, man. Oh, that sucks. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. This is unfortunate. Well, it's time to just start beating them down. You're missing Gores. Nah, I usually don't play Gores in Lightsworn decks. And how old are you? I'm 33. I wonder what I look like if I shave my beard. If I look much younger. Javi the Tiger King not playing GB is wild. He used to play Lightsworn. I could see him going back to Lightsworn. He loves Lightsworn. He played it in Tengu format. I think if he were to switch decks, he'd probably go to Lightsworn. He's 18. He's 10. Swap me, QCR Gores. Nah. Standby main. I got Wolf, Celestia, Cyber Dragon. Oh, no. Maybe he thought I was gonna be afraid of Mirror Force. True. Last week I was top 4, and this week I scrubbed out. Yeah, just you can't like. There's so much variance in Yu-Gi-Oh. Like some days you get paired against bad matchups, or you lose a lot of die rolls, or you win a lot of die rolls. Even among bad days, you're one of the most consistent winners, toppers in Edison. Yeah, I've had good days. There've been some tournaments where I'll make top 8, and then the next one I'll go 0-2 drop. Like I think I was on fire. Like I won. Congrats. GG. I never saw a monster. Yeah, like earlier this year, like I topped, what was it? I topped the Ultimate Time Wizard in Indy, and then I topped, like I won the PPG 5K, and I topped the big tournament at Epic, and then I went to Santa Clara and I went 0-2 drop. It's just some days are. Sometimes you have good days, sometimes you have bad days. Maybe they're citing Light Mirror because the Twilight guy won the R bet. Yeah, degrade him, praise makes him weak. I know some people respond to different things, motivate them. Did you get the Sphere offering combo at all? No, I didn't see offering that much. Do you play Reckless? Because I don't know the deck. I showed up to locals and my friend Sean told me, hey, you want to try this deck? Because I've been borrowing all the decks from him, and he's like, you want to try this Offering Frog deck? And I was like, sure. Because I'm just trying to play as many decks as I can. I was like, okay, give me that deck, and I don't think I ever pulled off like the Sphere into Junk combo. No. I don't even know the lines. Man, salty. I hear in Modern a lot of the bad days is decreasing because you see people winning multiple YCSs like it's no big deal. You know what? I asked a lot of my friends that same question. I mean, I asked Cam who's here, who plays on the channel, because he performs well in Modern, and Cam and a few of my other friends told me it's just, I guess because Modern Yu-Gi-Oh is so much harder than the other formats, so people mess up way more. That's why you see the same names keep topping. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. It's just and also in Modern Yu-Gi-Oh, there's like 1,000 people. Like, if there was like an Edison tournament and there was like 2,000 people entering, like you're gonna face a lot of people who aren't that great at Edison. That's not, but like unfortunately, when you go to the big Edison tournaments, they're like 200 players. And a lot of the Edison players are really good because they've been playing the format for a long time. So I think it's a little bit harder to do well at an Edison local because you're more likely to get paired against someone who knows what they're doing. Like that. Like I went to that Midwest tournament in Ohio, Toledo, and like the first 4 rounds, all 4 of my opponents were really good. And I was kind of like, what the heck? Like that doesn't happen if you go to like a Modern YCS. The first 4 rounds, I'm gonna play against. Like, I'm not likely to play against someone who's really good at the game. I think that's the difference. Like, I remember at the Midwest tournament, like, round 1, I faced a volume mirror match, and the guy, like, he played, like, I didn't see him make any mistakes game 1 against me. And then round 2, I get paired against Eric Chai. And then round 3, I get paired against another Blackwing player. And I think he overall played fine against me. He's from Chicago as well. Then round 4, I get paired against Marcus Hayden. So, like, the first 4 rounds were tough. And then finally, round 5, I get paired against, I would say, someone who, at least his deck wasn't that great. Round 5. But he's playing Lightsworn. And he ended up making top 16. So, I do play some Reckless list, but I think Soul Exchange list is probably better. Okay, because, yeah, he handed me the list with Reckless Greed and Pot of Avarice. So that logic makes perfect sense. Laugh out loud. Yeah, Edison average player is much better than a couple years ago. Yeah, no, it's tough. That's why, like, 2 years ago when I won the Ultimate Time Wizard with Frog Hero, the players weren't as good. Now it's much harder to win these big Edison events because there's people who've been playing Edison for years. It's tough. That one is optimistic. Yep, yep. Okay, how long have we been? I don't even know how long we've been live. Go watch some War League content. Just I keep playing Lights. Where's the? Do we have any War League replays? Who played an interesting deck this week in War League? What's y'all? Are y'all in the blue conference? Where's the War League stuff at? War League info. What are y'all? Y'all are team Frog Pond. Yeah, y'all are in the blue conference. Y'all are 2-2. You have the same record as us. 25th. We are 22nd. Okay. Is it because everyone's extremely experienced now and the same matches have been played for years, so people know the same interactions most matchup? Yes, that's why the Edison tournaments I think, are harder. Versus in modern, the game is constantly changing, so like the best players have a huge advantage in modern. Versus in Edison, like if I go to a big tournament, I'm not gonna have much advantage. Also, the areas depend. One thing I will notice: some areas are much easier. Yeah, we're not facing you this season, for what I remember. No, maybe in the. I don't know how the playoffs work, but I wonder if you guys are on the B team schedule. Are you guys facing the B team? Because let me go check. No, you guys aren't facing the B team either. Okay, I thought you guys might have faced the B team. Drawing off frogs feels bad. Why don't you like fours? He seems like a high powered deck you'd like. I just don't feel like learning the fork deck. I think it might be the best deck. I was gonna try the Dream Frog deck, but like I have it here. Like I've wanted to play fork. I just don't. I need to sit down and learn the deck. But yeah, it's on my list of decks I need to try. Drawing off frogs feels bad. How long have I been live? I'm gonna go watch some more league content. How easy hard is Cali for you? I've been to Cali. I think SoCal is probably tougher than North Cal. That's what I've noticed. I've been to North Cal twice. So I would say probably SoCal is tougher. Yeah, probably SoCal, but like Chicago is tough. That whole area is tough. It just depends. No one wants to put the time into Forg. Yeah, I just don't feel like learning it. But it might be the best deck. Hold on, I was gonna go watch some War League videos. Who played on the B team this week? Let's see. Gabriel, I watched David, Henry, Mario, Yobani. Is this from? Okay, I want to watch Provon. I don't think I watched Provonzo's match. I want to go watch his match. Chicago has so many good players. SoCal's predominantly black wing. Yeah, but I like when I went to LA, earlier this year. It was only 8 rounds. And most of the people I faced were from Cali. But the one thing I noticed about the Cali events that's different is a lot of the people from the East Coast don't travel to Cali. So like when I go to Cali, I play mostly Cali players versus if I go to like the East Coast, like when I went to New York or when I went to Chicago or Ohio, I faced people from different areas. I guess people don't want to travel to Cali just because flying from the East Coast to the West Coast is so expensive. I think that's what it is. Chicago has so many good players. Yeah, they have the. They just. I think because they have the big monthly tournaments all the time, so it helps them. Like, I feel Epic would be more competitive if we had those tournaments every month, but we don't. We only have locals. I think that hurts us a bit. But now I think a lot of our people are getting better because they're playing in War League. That also helps us out. Because we have 2 teams in War League. We have like what? We have 14, 15 players now in War League. Gotta practice for it. I assume Chicago probably the toughest Edison area. Yep. All right, so this is a War League match. Provanzo, he's Zodokai. He's 4-0 in War League right now. And he's not really a Blackwing player. But he's 4-0 on the B team, so he's carrying them for now. I mean, Whirlwind Shura, Search Kalut, yeah. Set Icarus. So he sets Spy and Solemn. Yeah, the Icarus is going to cook. So Spy and Solemn. So if you see this, what do you think your opponent's playing? War League exposing our player base. Well, I mean, some teams are just stacked. They recruit players from all over the world, so they're gonna have stacked teams. Versus us, we have all the people on the Epic teams are people from our local, so it's different. But I mean, we're 2-2. I mean, War League's tough, man. There's a lot of even the one of the considered best teams. What's the team name? The Bongo Boys. They got swept in the finals last year, so it's hard. And this week they lost 1-4. Yeah, they got beat by a team 1-4, and that team beat us as well. Yeah, that team beat us as well. Plus, there could be coaching going on in War League. It's hard to when any online tournament. It's hard. And some people play fair, some people don't. But you can't really control that. I assume Yami Bakura is his favorite based on the sleeve and picture. Maybe. I'm split between Pure Lightsworn and Blackwing for my next Regio. What should I do? Pure Lightsworn or Blackwing? Well, Lightsworn, in my opinion, Blackwing and Bayou I think are the 2 best decks in Edison. Maybe Forg, but I don't know Forg well enough. So I would say those are probably the 3 best decks. And Lightsworn is going to come down to a lot of luck. Like, do you see your recharges? How many wolves you mill? But Lightsworn is good. I think it's one of the best decks. But it's not top 3. So. But then you can also say with Blackwing, it's going to come down to whether how much you see Whirlwind as well. So. It's tough. Recently, I see Spy assume a cat deck. Yeah. If I see a Spy, I would assume a cat deck. But it could be the Spy DV Hero deck as well. Oh, they're making super team. That's what it takes. Yeah, I mean, all of War League is full of super teams. Black is one. So I thought they were doing what we were doing, making little local teams and playing. No. Only a few people do that. A lot of the War League teams are like stacked. Like, I know the Bongo Boys, I think James is from like New York, I think. And then Marcus is from Canada. I know the Alice Dare guy, I think, is from Europe. So not everyone. There are some people who stick to their locals, but. Okay, so Bora into Gale. But to me, I don't care. That's fine. I'd rather go up against a team that's stacked. See if we can beat them. I agree about Black Wing and Y being the best. Lightsworn is stronger power-wise. When it goes off, it is inconsistent. Black Wing will see Whirlwind more than Lightsworn will draw, recharge. Okay, so he set another spy. Yeah, this guy drew all monsters. Cat, Raikou, Hamster, Caius. Sets another spy. Man, Provence, this game's already over. Yeah. He could special summon the Gale as well. He should. He's gonna make a Stardust. Yeah, collude him, bring out the Vayu. Special, half. Yep. Stardust, set, Torrential, Solemn. You could negate your own Torrential here. And save the Solemn. Oh, he let it go. Oh, he could have done that. He could have negated his own Torrential. It's probably not going to matter. Tribute for Sirocco book. Now he's forced to Solemn. Double Whirlwind. Bora. I mean, this is a free win. Yeah. I'd only want to be on a team with my local guys. It's the same thing with me. I don't know. Maybe as long as my locals continue to want to do it, I'd rather play with them than with other people. But if they stop doing it and I want to keep going, then I could see myself teaming up with others. Don't want to be on a team with people I don't know, but that's just me. Is there pricing for Orly? Who runs it? I don't know if there's pricing. One of the Discords, I think it's Beast Mode's server runs it. I really don't know. I just know Ryan's the one who got me into War League earlier this year. He's like asking me to get War League, and I was like, okay, I'll do it if we get people from my local. And then last season, we recruited a few people. We didn't do too well. We went like I think 3-5 the first season, and then this season we're like, okay, I told him let's recruit some of the top players from my local. So I convinced Javi to play, Los to play, and I convinced Randy to play because they're three of my closest friends. And I was like, I told them, come, let's go play. So, and yeah, we'll see. Also, Twilight might be an option, but it's Brickfist. I think Pure Lightsworn is better than Twilight. Hello. Good job on winning the 8-man invitation at your Los Oscar. Are you gonna win the first Genesis they host? I just got into Genesis. I've played in 2 Genesis tournaments and I've won. I've gone 3-3 in my first 2 Genesis tournaments. I'm slowly getting into Genesis. Gotta have team writing tools at Epic again. All right, so this guy sets Raikou, sets bottomless. So see, this game, Provenzo didn't draw that well. So he chose to set Torrential here. Maybe he's hoping that he flips the spy. Okay, Raikou, chain Torrential. Draw Oppression. So yeah, MSTs, Summon Shura attack. Now, what do you do here if you're Provenzo? Do you set bottomless, Icarus, Oppression? This is a tough choice. Let's see what he decides to do. Do you set 1? Do you set 2? So he decides to set Oppression and Icarus. You're playing against a cat deck. I don't know what I would have done here. If I was in Provenzo's shoes. See, I don't know about setting Icarus because this guy's probably not going to walk into it. So I'm trying to think, what do I lose to if I'm playing against a cat deck? I don't know. This is probably Oppression. Oh, Cold Wave. Special Cyber Dragon, Kai. It didn't matter what he did. He got cold waved here. All right, so he drew Blizzard. Set. Attack. Okay, but you can't even run over this Kai's. But you can go Blizzard and then Icarus him. Yeah, Blizzard. Icarus. And then attack for 13. What deck did you play? In Genesis, I played Vanquish Soul. I don't know what I'm doing. My friends keep kicking me to play, and the only way I'm gonna learn modern Yu-Gi-Oh is by playing modern Yu-Gi-Oh. So that's why the first tournament I played, I didn't even know what I was doing. And I still don't know what I'm doing. I'm just learning as I play. Is Robert Hernandez free? No, he's not free. What's your favorite Genesis deck so far? Well, from the decks I've watched, see, I like Draco Tail because it reminds me of Shaddoll's. And I played a lot of Shaddoll, so I would say Draco Tail is my favorite deck. Genesis is not impossible to get into coming from habit. The whole one-card combos are surely a thing. Yeah, that's why I like Genesis, because I don't have to learn links. I just have to learn, XYZs. Some of these cards are just so broken, man. Like I'm playing Vanquish Soul, right? And that CXYZ guy, I was reading it, it's like it negates an effect, right? Yeah, it negates an effect. You discard a card from your opponent's hand and they lose half their life points. You always have to set a pressure when you see it. Yeah. I agree. The greatest channel. Thank you, man. How much are you enjoying Genesis so far? Dude, I said this a lot. I'll play any format. I don't really care. Like, I've played HAD. I've played everything. If people wanted to play BA format, I would. I just like playing Yu-Gi-Oh. It's just a commitment learning is why I don't play advanced anymore. Because it's constantly changing. That's why I like Genesis, because I don't have to learn as much. Anyway, let's get back to this game. Chain Icarus. Oof. He targeted the Icarus too. That's crazy. Oh, top deck of Blizzard. Man, was that his... No, it's a second Blizzard. Android. Gores is gone. Oh, drew Whirlwind, Oppression, Bottomless, Mirror Force. Oh, Whirlwind. Now, will Provanzel attack? Okay. Because you could just wait. What are you going to get? Collude? I think you're better off not attacking, right? Because if it's Hamster, you Oppression. If it's Spy, you Oppression. You don't have to burn the Collude. Oh, no, see, I think you don't attack here. Because now you're forced to burn the Collude. Yeah, I think Provanzel was better off not attacking there. But it probably wouldn't matter. Well, if he could have also just colluded, grabbed Gale. I don't know. I think you're better off just not attacking there. So Sirocco attack. But he top decked Sirocco, so it didn't matter. What he dusted, the Whirlwind. Yeah, Provanzel's still going to win. Set Card Trooper, Mind Control. He's got Titan. Oh, it's a Cat Plant deck. Okay. Yo, he never even flipped that Oppression. He never even flipped the Oppression or the Bottomless. So, Brio, bounce. And that is game. Swift 2-0. I'm trying to make Lightsworn work with Tearlaments, but the combos are too much for me right now. Wait, Lightsworn and Tearlaments in Genesis? Well, we're supposed to get a point adjustment for Genesis, right? I'd love to play BA format. BA format is nostalgia. Well, there's a few of them. Yeah, there's a few BA formats. The problem, I feel with anytime we play a different format at Epic, people get bored. We'll play 4 weeks and then people move on. I'm even seeing it in Genesis. There's a couple people, they were hot for Genesis the first week, and then now they stopped playing. I won't mention any names, but there's 2 people. I love that you went on a tangent on why he messed up there. You say, but he drew Sorogo, so it didn't matter. No, I just think like he shouldn't. I'm just anytime I watch a replay, I think of what I would have done. And I was thinking, looking at his what was gone, right? I wouldn't have attacked him. I would have just seen what. But I guess he was afraid of Caius. I guess maybe he was afraid of Caius, but one Caius was gone at the time. Yeah, I don't know. That's why, like, I probably wouldn't have attacked him. The 2014-2015 BA formats, laugh out. 2016 with Beatrice felt less fun. Okay, so you like the early BA format. Yeah, you like the early BA format. Wait, King Vegeta, are you going to the LDS tournament? Are you going? I probably would messed up and attacked this one. It's okay, that's why we learn. I messed up yesterday. Really bad. On camera. I don't want to spoil it because the video is going to be up probably next week. Yeah, BA before Necros. Okay, yeah. See, I think BA was a fair deck at first, but then when they got like Fire Lake and what's the other guy's name? Virgil, that's when the deck went a little too crazy. I like that BA format. I think it was Duelist Alliance. Yeah, but then when they got Fire Lake and Virgil. Have you had the chance to try the 40 card Zero Beast decklist LB cash sent you? No, not yet. I have to build the deck in person. I'm way too tired. What time is it? 7:14? How long have we been live? Almost an hour. Fire Lake is Icarus on steroids. No, I'm not. I really want to, but I can't. I understand. I think I'm gonna go to the LDS tournament. So I bought a ticket for the day 2 event. My friend Josh is supposed to give me a discount on the flight, so I think I am gonna go, and I'm gonna try to play day 1. I wasn't planning on going, but I really want to go, so because there's no more Edison events, so we'll see. It's 5:14 here. Yeah, it's 7:14 for me, so. Who else do I want to watch in War League? When's the schedule coming up? Henry, Gabriel, Mario. Okay, this match I didn't watch. I'm going to go watch this match. This is the last match I'm going to watch. Because I didn't even watch this. A lot of the times when people are playing in War League, I'll watch the match like when I'm at work or something. Or when I'm at lunch. I'll sit there and I'll watch their match. But this one I didn't watch at all. Kiro versus Yobani. I've seen this guy on the streams. Yeah, I recognize him. He's played on Keegan's streams before. Oh, he's playing Twilight. Oh, okay. So Yobani Greffers. Wait, you didn't pitch the Necro? Oh, he's going to deck dev him. Oh, but then he's going to get crowed. Okay, I see. Game 1 crow. Oh, yeah. Day 2 is a Switch event, right? Yes. But the thing is, at least at RBETs, they always sell out, but a lot of people don't show up. Yeah, a lot of people don't show up for the RBET, so I might have a chance to play the Day 1 event, but even if I don't, I'll still play in the Day 2 event. It's fine. I just want to go compete. Plus, a few of my friends are going, like Cam, Dennis, Josh, so I love SoCal. Especially the weather. The weather in like November is amazing in SoCal. And the food. SoCal has some good food, man. I got a pretty good Twilight list going right now. Do you think Hero Frogs are tier 1? I'll put Hero Frog like tier 1.5. I think the only tier 1 decks I think are probably like Forg, Blackwing, and Bayou. What do you refer if you don't mind me asking? What is your day job? Two people asking. Oh, I just have a me and my dad have our own landscaping company. So that's people always ask me this question because that's why I have so much free time. It's because like I can just take off whenever I want to and just be like, me and my dad will just do all the work like Monday through Thursday, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to a tournament, so I'm not gonna work Friday. There's good and bad things about it, obviously. But the people ask me that all the time. Yeah, SoCal's legit my favorite place I've been to, and I've lived in several different areas. Yeah, the food, the weather. I love going to Anaheim every time. Caius? What is Forg? The Frog OTK deck. Are you a millionaire? No. I'm just a regular dude. This is just a hobby that I do. YouTube, and it's just a side gig. Okay. Oh, nice. That's cool. Yeah, yeah. I'm not rich, man. Okay, so he milled. You book yet? Josh is supposed to get me a discount for the flight, so that's why he's gonna book it for me tomorrow. That's what he said. Have you been to the beaches? No, no, I've never been to the beaches. Anyway, he's got bottomless deck dev. Take the Greffer. And he missed the bottomless too. Oh man, your body's getting cooked. Okay, he drew Raikou. How many lights? Oh, but he has. How much money do you have in your bank? I'm not, dude. You can't just ask people those personal questions. Who's gonna answer that? What the heck? If Yu-Gi-Oh paid the bills like an anime, you'd be rich. Yeah, dude. This just a hobby. Go to Huntington Beach. You love it. I'll see if I have time, but most of the time when I go on these trips, I'm like in and out. Like I'll go Friday, come back Monday. So I don't really have time to go to beaches and stuff. I remember one time I went to Anaheim years ago. I stayed an extra day because I went to, which one is it in Cali? Is it Disney World or Disneyland? I don't remember. But I went to one of the Disneys in Anaheim, like in 2014. But that time I actually booked an extra day. We going to the same beach DJ took me to? No, that was in San Francisco. Yo, Bonnie is getting cooked. Okay, so he set Raikou. Summon Necro. Oh, he's gonna Kai's him. Yeah, he's gonna Kai's him next turn. Oh, he top deck Recharge. Yeah, see, this deck's not as good. Look at this Twilight deck. He can't even drop JD. This is why I don't like Twilight. Pure is just better. It does what it does more consistently. Now he's going to Brain Kai's him. Okay. He's going to Brain Kai's him, and his JD is dead. Like, Yobani should be getting destroyed right now. If this guy was playing Pure... Yeah, now he's going to Brain... See, Yobani messed up right here. He should have brained the Chaos Sorcerer and Kai's the Garoth. See, small little decisions, man. But he's being greedy. He wants to get the 1,000 life points. We'll see. It's going to come back to bite him. Watch. Because he gave him the third Life Sworn. It might not matter, though. Oh, see, now he's getting punished. Now he's going to reincarnate and drop JD. Yeah, see? Oh, my God. Dang, Yobani could have won this game. See, yeah, slam down JD. Yeah. Yobani got greedy for 1,000 life points, man. Chain the Crow. Now you're staring down JD, and now Yobani loses. Yep, scoop. Okay. Oh, man. Disneyland? It's unbelievably expensive to go to Disneyland now. The parking alone is probably more than an RBT entry. Yeah, everything's expensive now. But I went, what was it, 2014? So 11 years ago when I went. Time flies, man. I can't believe that was 11 years ago. 2025, 2014. Yeah, 11 years ago. Not worth it. Don't do vacations anymore. The bad habit. I just wanted to go once. I probably won't. I probably won't go again. Is Lightsworn better than Hero Frogs? That one's tough. They're probably like on the same level. They're probably both pure Lightsworn. I don't like this deck. Like Yobani should have won this game. This guy, if he was on pure, he would have cooked. He would have cooked Yobani. And if Yobani would have just brained the Chaos Sorcerer and then Caius the Garoth, I think Yobani wins this game. Because he would have drawn Jane, right? So he would have had what could he have reincarnated for? Because he milled these four with JD, right? He would have drawn Jane. He probably would have summoned Jane, mill 2. He would have milled Necro Honest, right? Then he would have drew Hamster. So I think maybe Yobani wins. The Necro would have bought him some time. But then still, he would only have 3 names. Then he would have drew Mirror Force. Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to see how it would have played out. It would have came down to would he have protected? No, but then he would have been able to pop the Mirror Force with Raikou. Yeah, I think Yobani could have won this game if he just banished the wrong monster with Caius. Trying to build wealth instead. You gotta enjoy your life too, though, man. That's how I look at it. One of the reasons why I'm going to the events because I want to go and compete. You gotta do both, man. You gotta work, but you also gotta enjoy your life. Anyway, hey Oscar, what's your asset? This is why you're so good. You don't even play Lightstorm that much, and you saw that Yobani lost from that tiny interaction. Yeah, it's just he should have just he Kai's the wrong monster, and I thought of it instantly. 11 years ago was BA format. Yeah, the YCS I played in was Anaheim. I played Shadal's that format. It was Klee, Shadal, BA triangle format in Anaheim. And I lost to Klees. I lost a lot of Klees that day. Klee, it was hard to beat Klee with Shadal, man. Warling Glaze, King Vegeta. Oh, I've seen this Kiro guy playing Glads on some of the DB replay channels. Yeah, I've seen his name before. And Yobani usually Glads too, right? Yes, neither of them on Glads for this. I think because it's War League, Yobani wants to play Vayu. Double Decree. Okay, Arcus. Dark Arm Gores. Gores with Decree? So he passed. Is Yobani going to walk into this Gores? Let's see. Yep. Okay, so he didn't walk into the Gores. Now he sets Arcus. So Yobani chooses to attack. Oh, but now you're going to get Celestia'd. Would I have Caius'd him here? Oh, no, you can't Caius. Never mind. I'm dumb. No, he can't Caius the Arcus. No, I'm saying would I have Caius' face down? Because he attacked into the Raikou, right? Or the Arcus. You have Torrential. Yeah, I don't know if I would have Caius'd him. I don't know if I would have made that play. So Celestia attack, and he didn't Torrential. How are you going to out the Celestia? Oh, yeah, this guy milled insane. He milled Necro, 3 names, 3 Darks. Oh, yeah, Yobani's cooked. He might set the decree now. Oh, yeah, Yobani's going to lose. Oh, no, he has 4 Darks. I didn't see the Chaos Sorcerer. Okay, he has 4 Darks. So here comes Brain Control, Tribute for Caius. Oh, but here comes Gores. Oh, he just top decked the heavy. Oh, but he has Starlight Road. Summon Lila. Do you torrential here? So he torrentials Chain Crow. Oh, does that give him 4 names? Oh, okay, yeah, he's playing around JD. But this guy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 darks. Can he make this Dark Arm live? Is there anything he can grab back? Chaos Sorcerer. Oh, he can. He needs Yobani to bait out the Necro, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he needs Yobani to bait out the Necro. Oh, no, this gives him... Okay, yeah, this gives him 3 darks. Oh, that's game. That's game. Oh, yeah, that's game. I didn't see that. Yes. Now he's... Because the Chaos Sorcerer is going to give him 3 darks. Yep, that's game. It's crazy he beat him with the Chaos part and not the Lightsworn part. I mean, Yobani was playing around JD. If he would have held the Crow... If he would have held the Crow, he could have chained Crow to the Reincarnation. I don't think Yomani played too bad this game, but just game 1 was the big one. Yeah, I remember that format. I love Klee. That was my last YCS before me and my friends quit. Hoban won. I think. Yes, Hoban did win that one. Yep, I was there. He won, but back then they did draft. So Hoban played BA, got to top 16, and then they did draft. He beat Barrett Keys. I saw Barrett like a few months ago at Santa Clara, but he doesn't play that much Edison. I went AO at a regional with Kleesta, and that was when everyone thought it was dead. Oh, Kleesta. Ah, man, I don't like that deck at all. Win Kong Clutch. He can just Necro whenever to go to 3. No, he can't. You can only use Necro during... your opponent's turn. You can't use it during your turn. So he says during your opponent's turn. Also, you can't use it. You can't even use it main phase 2. I remember one. I didn't know that. I thought you could use Necro at any time during your opponent's turn, but you can't use it during your opponent's main phase 2 either. I had the situation come up. Funny enough, in LA, my opponent, I was not going to use my Necro, but my opponent asked the judge if I could use it during his turn, and the judge said yes, and I was kind of like, I wasn't sure, so I did it. Do you think the drafting was a bad idea? Yeah. Yeah, I think because it gave people who actually practice draft a huge advantage. Because if you look at that era, like, the people who won the YCSs were the people who actually practiced draft. So I think it was a bad idea. That's why Hoban won 2, I think 1 or 2 YCSs at that point. Hoban won 2 YCSs. Now, would he have won anyway if it wasn't draft? But maybe someone else who didn't practice draft could have beaten him at that YCS. A good example of why I think the draft was a bad idea. If Cam, if you're still watching, Cam didn't practice draft at all. And Cam made top 16 at YCS Chicago. And then he got cooked in draft. Maybe Cam could have won that YCS if he actually got to play it out with his real deck. We'll never know. I know I just meant he could chain Necro to any attack. Yeah. You're right. All right. Any last questions, guys, before I leave? I was actually supposed to stream on Wednesday, but the YouTube crashed right as I was about to stream. Yeah, YouTube crashed, and I was kind of like, I'll just take the day off. You're going to need to design a better draft system. Well, isn't like the Genesis kind of like the draft system? No ban list. You can just draft whatever you want, technically. I don't know. It'd be nice if they were like, if we could get more variety in Genesis. But right now, it seems like some of the decks are too overpowered. But they'll probably fix it. I just don't know how. But it's basically gonna be modern light because what I already know what they're gonna do. Anytime a new set comes out, the new cards they're gonna be the best decks in Genesis. Have a good rest of your night. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome, guys. I'll be back streaming again on the schedule's like Wednesdays and Sundays. But again, last Wednesday I didn't go live because the YouTube crash. Since this is the Ask Oscar Post Crush stream, what is your mother's maiden name? My mother's maiden name? Or Ortez is my mom's maiden name. Play Dragon Rulers in Genesis. I have to build a deck. I'll decide if it's fun. Good talking to you. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, but some people are just asking, like, the guy's asking, like, social security number and what else? No, not so, like, bank, how much, am I a millionaire? Like, I'm not going to answer those